You guys, we have 50 people on the call and they're from all over. Let's just go ahead and start.
What piece of advice would you give yourselves if you were to go back to your high school years?
It's really important to find your communities, communities of interest, communities of hobbies, communities of people that are going to support you. You can find those people through extracurricular activities, through the internet, through things like afikra. And I think it's really important to do that young, because the more you're surrounded with people that inspire you and that get you excited, the more you're going to go farther in your passions.
Find a job that will give you an unreasonable amount of responsibility and exposure for your level of skill and knowledge. But just be a very active listener in the beginning and try to be a very active learner. Human relationships are the primary avenue by which you move through the world.
When it comes to people and relationships, there's also this concept called weak ties and strong ties, and how weak ties are the people that you don't really see every day, and strong ties are like your classmates, the people that you see every day. You actually get most opportunities in life not through your best friend that you hang out with every day, because they're exposed to already everything that you're exposed to.
How do you handle balance? And what advice do you have to avoid burnout?
The short answer is I didn't handle balance. I learned this lesson the hard way. I was working up to 18 hours a day. I was traveling sometimes multiple times a week, and I was doing talks and events and being kind of a spokesperson for the company, and I was not finding balance, and I did burn out. It sounds cliche, but it's very important to sleep right, eat right, spend time with your friends and family and make time for them and turn off when you do. You have one body and one mind, and so the best thing you can do is take care of it.
How much of this is internal and how much of it is external? There's a lot of pressure. Pressure from investors, pressure from board members, pressure from the market, pressure from competitors, pressure from employees. Growth at all costs, move fast and break things. I think there is fast food, and then there's the slow food movement that came in response to fast food. Can we have a slow business movement where we're building for stakeholder maximization, community engagement, quality over quantity?
What jobs do you personally think that we'll never be able to replace with AI or technology?
Every job can be replaced with AI. The question is, should it be? One of the ones that actually works really well, how humans inspire each other, how humans support each other, how humans are there for each other, is something that is a good thing that does not need to be replaced.
But we will need, as machines automate more and more of our lives, more and more interfaces between us and the machines. And I think those are going to continue to be human jobs for a while.
What is the health of the startup scene in the Middle East? And do you recommend high school students pursue careers in this sector?
Contextually, there has been a reckoning in the technology industry globally. But the Middle East is still an oil-driven economy. And a lot of the money that's in tech in the Middle East is driven by government investment. And so there's a lot of money for startups still in the region. I would absolutely encourage you to think about a career in the startup world.
A little naivete goes a long way, because otherwise, if you knew how hard things were, you may not go into them. People around you would say you're idealistic, you're too optimistic, you're naive. Embrace that. Just couple it with a curiosity and a desire and hunger to get better all the time. And I think you'd be better positioned for success, starting with things like internships, starting with little programs. Those are good ways to get your foot in the door and see if it's for you.
If you weren't onto something, we probably wouldn't be here. I think it's important to get some real skills.
This panel is called Entrepreneurship and Tech, but I feel now that we should have called it Humans and Tech. Similarly, this is the same kind of stuff that we're focusing on with the Academy, is to give kids the knowledge production skills to be able to answer any question and to research anything. Ayah, Omar, thanks a lot again. Nazo, thanks to you too. You did a great job.
Thank you to all of you. Afikra is an incredible platform and tool and community, and this global summit is just really fantastic. So thank you to all of you.